Hey there, y'all. This is Mark.
And I'm Twala.
And we are MT Travel TV. We are grateful that you've given us your time to watch how things go down. In our premiere episode, we come to you from Valencia. And we're going to talk to you about Valencia. And we're going to tell you all the things that you should look for that you'll probably like. And then we'll tell you some things that you might not like. And so with that being said, before we jump into the show, get it rolling, we want to go ahead and tell you that, man, we're excited about our travels. We love traveling the world. But the biggest thing is we are more elated about our eternity. So our hope is that you click in this link right here at the bottom and ask us why. Because that link, it has words of life, i.e. Roku. That's for you, hopefully, to download our Roku channel or download on the digital apps, be it Spotify, be it iTunes, Apple Music, or even Google Play or Amazon apps. That link right there that says Words of Life, Roku, check that out, all right? You got anything before we get rolling, sweet?
No.
Man, we're excited to take y'all on this journey. So let's go. Let's get rolling with Valencia and the things that you should look for and the things that might not make you too happy, all right? We'll be back at the end of the show. Peace.
I see you in everything. You're working it all out for me. Oh, what can I do but sing and give to you all the glory? You put all my fears to rest. I bring to you my anxiety. Oh, I am forever blessed. Your passion is always chasing me. You are maker of all things. You are lover of all beings, my redeemer, bearing all my pain. You are Jesus, and I love to sing your name. I see you in everything, such kindness in my own story. Oh, what can obscure the truth? My Father in heaven loves me. I dance in the pouring rain. You shower your love on everyone with a power I can't escape. Whenever you speak, I come undone. You are maker of all things. You are lover of all beings, my redeemer, bearing all my pain. You are Jesus, and I love to sing your name. Any good that I am, it all comes from you. Any love that I have, it all comes from you. Any joy that exists, any peace that persists, you will make all things new. Life alone comes from you. My maker of all things. You are lover of all beings, my redeemer, bearing all my pain. You are Jesus, and I love to sing your name.
All right, y'all. We hope that you have enjoyed our stay at Valencia. And so as we start, my wife and I are going to try to be really consistent with our rating system. I don't think you should just give out 5 stars unless it is 5 stars. And so our initial thoughts, tell me what you think, baby, about our first stay at Valencia for our travelers.
The things that I liked most about Valencia, because I'll start with the good first, is the fact that they have a lazy river on property. And so the lazy river was really cool. I did take a dip in the lazy river, but
Blooper reel.
it was still a pretty amazing part of the property. You can just get on there, you can have a drink in your hand and just take a little lazy ride all the way around the inside of the property. So I really liked that about Valencia. That was one of my favorite parts. So the river, lazy river, was good. Also, the service was really awesome. The people that work for the property, very sweet, kind-hearted, always eager to please, putting their hands over their hearts when they greet you and just say buenos dias or buenas tardes. So that was an awesome part of the property as well. And my third positive about the property is that all of the rooms will give you access via balcony of the beach. So you always have that opportunity to step out on your balcony and you see the beach, you see the ocean, you have that view, and it's every single room. So those are three things that I really love about Valencia.
Okay, when it comes to Valencia for myself, I'm going to echo what my wife says. The service is impeccable. I just think I love the heart that they put into it. They are so kind. You all, please take care of your concierges. Take care of your attendants that help you. It's like they spoil you from the moment that you get out of your car that you're picked up in from the airport. So that's a plus for me. I love that about Valencia. There are a few other things. My wife loved the lazy river. I'm a philosopher. I'm a beach lover. So like she said, being able to step out on your balcony, but for me, just to literally step down and go to the beach, that made Valencia a pretty good stay for me. Now, we've gotten the good out of the way. They do have restaurants on site that you can eat at. I'm not going to call them pricey. They're a little bit higher than what you would average for dinner. Let's say if you do dinner for two in Dallas, my wife and I normally will rack up, including with the tip, we can approach $100, a little bit over $100. Here, you're going to do about $150 for two if you decide to eat on property. They do have an all-inclusive plan, but we rarely, if ever, get it because we like to get out into the city and eat where the locals eat. So with all of that being said, I think that's the top of my list when it comes to that. I'm a big person about service. Any restaurant that we review, we're going to look for the ambience, the service, and the food. Well, it's no different with a resort or a hotel or a cruise ship. The ambience, the service, and then the place. And so with that being said, baby, we've talked about the good, the bad. I'm going to start here. First things first, you are in Cabo, Mexico, or San Jose del Cabo, and I do adhere to the rule, and we've experienced it ourselves right here at Valencia. Don't, if you can, don't even give your credit card to the front to hold money, whether it's a credit card or a debit card, because it's just not worth that hassle of that hold being put on your funds for 3 to 4 days, and then you having to call the bank, and then the bank sadly informing you that no, this is normal. This is what happens a lot of times. And Mr. Ingram, Mrs. Ingram, it's not really you all. It is da 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 da. So that really made our trip here at Valencia. It just really took it down a notch because it's like that's your money. It's in the bank. Why would it be held for a certain amount of time? And then to get the news that we got from the bank that those kind of things are done regularly and it wasn't a mistake and the bank took care of it for us, we just didn't like it. So if you can avoid giving your card, because it is avoidable, they're going to try to hold $400 or $500. Just say, hey, we're going to give you cash, or I don't have a credit card. But as far as me and my wife, we will never give a card again for anybody to hold or suspend funds. It's just not really worth the hassle. Okay. So with that being said, I think that was my only dislike when it comes down to Villa Valencia, the property, excellent. The service, excellent. But again, we're talking about the resort. The stay, up until that point, it was going pretty good. And that just kind of messed my stay up, to have to call my bank and to go through all of that when all of the staff should know. Now, we're not trying to hustle anybody, because the truth of the matter is you have two options at Villa Valencia. You can become a member, or you can just come to experience it. But if you just come to experience it, depending upon when you come, those rooms can run anywhere to $500 to $600 a night. But if you're a member, it doesn't cost you anywhere close to that. And so we're not being sponsored by Villa Valencia with this video, but the truth of the matter is, for us to come back to Villa Valencia, they're going to have to make that right. Because before we head back to Dallas, the truth of the matter is, yeah, the money was freed, but I didn't like having to go through that. So with that being said, my wife and I, we discussed it. And initially, we were at like 4.25 stars before we taped the second episode. We had to drop it. I'm at about a 3.5. It's good, a little bit above average. The stay, the part with our money, the bank card, that just kind of, that threw me. And the last words I spoke respectfully to the manager at Villa Valencia is, hey man, we're members of the Villa group. I'll go everywhere else, but I will not come back to Villa Valencia unless some kind of way you all have got to make it right. So that's what I've come up with. Baby, you have anything any different?
No, I guess I'll agree. The 3.5 stars.
About 3.5 stars?
Yeah, just because of the experience that we had, because we were at our other property and basically had to go back down there, stop our vacation, go back and see them and say, hey, why is this showing as, still pending? And we had already checked out 2 or 3 days. So I say that kind of took it down for me as well. Although the stay was great upon leaving, every part of it should be awesome. And so when we left and realized what had happened, it was kind of took it down.
It was a downer, but we did learn a lesson, not one that we didn't know, but it made us more cognizant of it. And the purpose of our show, man, we aspire to entertain, to educate, and to inspire. And we realized something. This is a teachable moment that we'll share with y'all before we get out of here for episode 1. Man, you can do nothing. Absolutely. You can't do one iota without God. And that was painfully obvious to us, in that, okay, Lord, we're still here in Mexico, and we're going to need you to, and God likes it if we are totally reliant on him. My wife and I are not ashamed. We are lovers of the Lord Jesus Christ, and God looks after us from A to Z all around the world. And that was just more, it just was a greater reality check going through that for a couple of days with them holding our funds. Now, of course, that's some advice I can give you. Split your money up, leave some money in one account, leave it at another account if you have another bank, and then carry a certain amount with you so you're not just stuck out, left hanging out to dry. But that experience just made more for us. Man, we can't do a thing without God. And we had to look to him, talk to him. It wasn't our sweet words. It wasn't going down, talking to the manager. It was, Lord, if you don't release this money, okay, our last couple of days here in Cabo, it's going to be nice, but we're not going to be able to run around the city like we planned to do. And that's okay. But you know best, God. So give it to him, leave it there. That's exactly what we did. And we thank God that he touched somebody to say release, and now we're smiling.
We can enjoy the rest of our stay.
So y'all, as we get out of here, when it comes down to Villa Valencia, we're going to leave Villa Valencia with a 3 3.5, 3.5 stars, a little bit above average, a little bit above good, but it could have knocked them into that very good category. Before we get out of here, you got anything you want to say? We appreciate you all for joining us. Click that subscribe button right there so that you'll be notified every time we upload a new travel spot. And we hope that we have entertained, inspired, and educated you as we get ready to get out of here. And we leave you with, man, we appreciate your time, love you dearly, but most importantly, we hope we see you on that eternal journey, the one that matters the most. Y'all, will holler at y'all. Peace.
Bye.
To access our Words of Life video on demand channel at Roku, Amazon Fire, or your favorite app, search for Words of Life with Pastor Mark D. Ingram on your television or portable device. Now, add the channel within your television app or portable device. Simply click on our Words of Life logo to access available content. Try scrolling the various categories for preferred viewing in our various categories to choose from. You can also view sermons from the legacy ministry of Pastor Mac Earl Ingram Sr. The Words of Life video on demand channel, allowing us to extol Jesus Christ as the sole means of hope for the eternal souls of humanity. Now available for free at the touch of your finger. We look forward to you joining us soon.